What images come to mind when you think about psychology? Probably lying on a sofa and telling your childhood stories, talking about all your problems. Today, we're going to look at the more positive side of psychology and how it can boost morale, increase productivity, and improve well-being at work, whether for you, your team, or your organization. Ready to bring positive vibes to your psyche? Hey, my name is Greg. I'm a master coach helping people, teams, and organizations to know themselves, design their future self, and become their future selves. I'm here to help you live a life where you have control. Positive psychology, founded by Martin Seligman, focuses on what makes life worth living and how we can thrive. Unlike traditional psychology, which often focuses on mental illness or what's wrong, positive psychology aims to help people to build on their strengths, virtues, and lead more fulfilling life. And at work, that means happier, more powerful employees who are engaged and resilient. Positive psychology is built on several key principles. The first one is focusing on strengths, which means that this principle involves identifying and leveraging individual and team strengths rather than fixating on weaknesses. It's also about fostering positive emotions, encouraging emotions like joy, gratitude, and hope to create a more positive outlook and improve overall well-being. It's about building resilience, developing the ability to bounce back from setbacks and remain adaptable in the face of challenges. It's also about enhancing engagement, cultivating a state of flow where employees are fully immersed and engaged in their work. Lastly, it's about promoting meaning and purpose, helping individuals find meaning in their work and aligning their tasks with their personal values and goals. These principles translate into a real return on investment. Employees who apply positive psychology are often more motivated, engaged, and productive. They also experience lower levels of stress and burnout and higher levels of job satisfaction and commitment to their teams or organization. Positive psychology is not just for individuals. It's also highly applicable to teams. When team members understand and utilize their collective strengths, they can work more efficiently and harmoniously on much bigger things. This creates a supportive environment where everyone feels valued and motivated to contribute their best. Let's talk about enhancing workplace morale with positive psychology. A positive work environment starts with recognizing and leveraging the strengths of each team member. When people use their strengths daily, they feel more competent, engaged, and satisfied with their work. As per the model for motivation developed by Ryan and Deci, they have a higher level of fulfillment for three key psychological needs: autonomy, relatedness, and competence. Much more about those psychological needs in this video here. One powerful tool for building strengths-based teams is to use the VIA survey of character strengths. This survey helps individuals identify their top strengths such as creativity, leadership, or kindness. Once everyone knows their strengths in a team, they can share it together and they can brainstorm how they can use their strengths more effectively in their roles. For example, if someone's top strength is creativity, they could take the lead on a brainstorming exercise or design projects. Next, fostering positive emotions is key to a happy workplace. Positive emotions like joy, gratitude, and hope can significantly improve team morale. Simple practices can make a big difference. For instance, start your team meetings with a gratitude round where everyone shares something they're thankful for, someone they're thankful for in the team. This will set a positive tone and help the team members focus on the good aspects of their work and life. Celebrating small wins is also a great strategy. Recognize and celebrate even minor achievements. This can be as simple as a shout out in a team meeting or a thank you note. These small acts of recognition make people feel valued and appreciated, boosting their morale and motivation. Let's put this into practice with a powerful team strength assessment exercise. Gather your team for an offsite, a dedicated time to talk about strengths. Ask each team member to identify one strength contributing positively to the team for each one of the team members. So if you have 10 people in the team, then you are one person identifying 9 strengths, one per other person than them. Then for each team member, go around the table with other team members sharing the strengths they see in that person. And go around and do each one of the team members like that. You will see a massive sense of appreciation from each team member about what they hear from the others. And next, you can brainstorm as a team to come up with specific ways to incorporate these strengths into daily tasks and your projects. You like this video so far? Then you know what to do. Also subscribe and put the notifications on if you want to receive content like this every week. Check out in the video description other links and other videos from other YouTubers about the concept of positive psychology. Next up, let's dive into how positive psychology can significantly boost productivity in the workplace. Have you ever experienced a flow state? This is when you're so absorbed in your work that time flies and you achieve peak performance. Positive psychology can help create conditions that make it easier to enter this state of flow. Flow is a concept introduced by the psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. I'm not sure I pronounced that correctly, but there you go. It's that sweet spot where the challenge of the task at hand matches your skills perfectly and your inherent interest. When in flow, employees are not only more productive, but also more satisfied with their work. To facilitate flow ensures that tasks are well matched to employees' strengths and provide just enough challenge to keep them engaged without causing too much stress. Another critical aspect of boosting productivity is effective goal setting. Like, for example, setting SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This can drive motivation and focus. Goals give direction and a sense of purpose, which can be incredibly motivating. When employees have clear, achievable goals, they're more likely to stay on task and be productive. I made a video which is all about the best ways to set goals with practical exercises. You can find it right here. To maintain productivity, it's essential to regularly reflect on progress and make adjustments as needed. Encourage your team to set aside time each week to review their goals and assess their progress. Are they on track? Do they need to adjust their strategies? This ongoing reflection helps ensure that goals remain dynamic and adaptable to changing circumstances. Now let's explore how positive psychology can improve employee well-being. Well-being is crucial for sustained productivity and morale, and positive psychology offers practical strategy to enhance it. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and adapt to challenges. At work, resilient employees can handle stress better and maintain their productivity even under pressure. One way to build resilience is by encouraging a growth mindset. The belief that abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. This mindset helps employees view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Much more about that in this namesake book from Carol Dweck, Mindset. Teach your team to use positive self-talk to combat negative thoughts. Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," encourage them to say, "I can learn to do this." This simple shift in mindset can significantly impact how they handle stress or setbacks. And if you want to learn a lot more about how to build resilience for yourself or for your team, then check this out. Work-life balance is another critical aspect of well-being. Encourage employees to set boundaries between work and personal life. This might mean setting specific work hours and sticking to them, or taking regular breaks to recharge. Promote and role model the idea that taking time for oneself is not only okay, but necessary for long-term productivity and happiness. Support employees to engage in activities outside of work that they enjoy and find fulfilling, whether it's spending time with family, doing hobbies they love, or simply relaxing. These activities help recharge their mental and emotional batteries. Let's try a short mindfulness exercise together. Mindfulness is a practice of being present in the moment and can significantly reduce stress and improve your focus. Here is a simple exercise you can do at your desk or anywhere. Sit comfortably with your feet flat on the ground and your hands resting on your laps. Gently close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose, then slowly exhale through your mouth. Pay attention to the sensation of your breath as it enters and leaves your body. Notice the rise and fall of your chest and the feeling of the air passing through your nostrils. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring your focus back to your breathing. It's natural for thoughts to come and go, but trying to let them pass without dwelling on them. Spend a few minutes in this mindful state, focusing solely on your breath. I practice mindfulness every day, and it helps me stay calm and focused, even in a busy work environment. Encourage your team to take a few minutes each day for mindfulness or deep breathing exercises to help manage stress and improve overall well-being. Or better, do it together. Social connections are vital for well-being. Your task is to foster a supportive team environment where employees feel connected and valued. Encourage team members to support each other and build strong working relationships. Simple acts like regular check-ins, team building activities, and social events can strengthen these connections. Let's talk about how to implement positive psychology in teams to create a thriving, collaborative work environment. Positive communication is at the heart of a successful team. This means providing feedback that is constructive and supportive rather than critical and negative. When team members feel that their contributions are valued and their efforts recognized, they are more likely to stay engaged and motivated. Model open communication where everyone feels safe to share their ideas and feedback. This can be achieved by fostering an environment of psychological safety, where team members know they won't be punished or humiliated for speaking up with ideas, questions, or concerns. A positive team culture is built on shared values and goals. Start by creating a team charter that outlines these values and goals. This charter acts as a roadmap, guiding behavior and decision-making within the team. It should reflect the strengths and aspirations of the team members and align with the broader organizational mission. Regularly revisit and update the team charter to ensure it remains relevant and meaningful. Involve all team members in this process to foster a sense of ownership and commitment. Let's try a fun and engaging team building activity to reinforce positive interactions and mutual support. The Strengths Scavenger Hunt. It is a variation of the strengths exercise we talked about earlier. Here is how it works. Each team member writes down their top 3 strengths on individual pieces of paper. Place all the pieces of paper in a bowl and have each person draw a paper at random. Each person then has to find and note down examples of how the strengths they drew are demonstrated by their colleagues in daily tasks. Then you gather as a team and you share those examples. Discuss how recognizing and utilizing these strengths can improve team collaboration and performance. Also encourage practices that promote positivity and teamwork, such as regular check-ins, peer recognition programs, and collaborative problem-solving sessions. Make sure to celebrate successes together, no matter how small, as we discussed before. This reinforces positive behavior and keeps team morale high. Do you now see how you can use positive psychology at work for yourself, for your team, to boost morale, productivity, and well-being? Start with one exercise if this feels a bit overwhelming. Let's just do one step at a time. And inspire yourself with this quote from Abraham Lincoln. People are just as happy as they make up their minds to be. Let's make up our minds to bring positivity into our workplaces and watch the transformation unfold. If you want to continue your journey towards a happier and more productive workplace, you might want to align your personal, team, and organization's core values. Much more about this in this video right here.